Hey everyone, Sarah here today again for the Erica Rose Creates Design team, and I am sharing a layout that I made during the crop recently that Erica had. I hadn't shared this one yet. I shared it with some of the ladies at the crop. I showed it on the screen, but we just had a good time and played with some of the challenges and everything. And this one is a challenge that Shannon had posted. And this is my take on her sketch. It was a sketch and do anything you want with it. And so I went ahead and used the Just Beachy collection by Simple Stories. You can find it in Erica's shop. It'll be linked below as well. But I went ahead and I cut a piece of cardstock down and put the wave paper in the very far back and used 3 photos. The sketch showed using 3 photos. So I went ahead and made sure to do that. Like I said, she said you could use it any way you want, but I went ahead and used 3 photos because I had them. I went ahead and grabbed some Distress Oxide from my stash and a stencil as well from my stash. I'm going to use some salvaged patina and just grab one of my domed brushes here, and I'm going to go ahead and add, it's like a little polka dot, and they're all different sizes and everything, so I went ahead and added that diagonally on the layout. The sketch did show some mixed media in the background, and I kind of thought that this would be fun to do. On top of that, I went ahead and smushed some of the salvage patina on my desk, just right out of sight, and I'm going to add some more splatters on top of it. And then I will also grab some gold aqua pigment from my stash, and I'm going to splatter that here and there across that part of the layout as well. Some big droplets, some little, but I'm impatient as always, so I will roll my paper towels across that so that I don't necessarily have to wait too long. Right now I was messing with my photos, and I'm kind of trying to hem-haw around, clean up my desk and everything so I don't have to roll it, but it doesn't take me long to do much of anything. So I am going to go ahead and get my paper towels and roll it across my layout. And then I can just go back to what I was doing. So that's what I do. I went ahead and I'm grabbing my photos, and I don't really want to back them. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add some 3D foam behind each of my photos so they're popped up off the layout. And then I'll move on to other pieces that I've already cut up from this collection. It's just something that I do. I don't know about y'all, but you know, the tag page I usually cut apart so I have them ready and everything like that. So instead of having them straight, I am going to kind of make them a little crooked and kind of stagger them a little bit, just so they're not straight, really, honestly. I am going to cut a chunk of that cute paper over there to the right hand side that I'd sat down. I'm going to keep going through a bunch of the papers in the collection, but I do end up cutting a chunk of this cute one over here down. I love all the little bits and pieces, like the little cuties that are all on that background. And then honestly, in the end, you barely even see this paper. So I kind of hate that because the paper is just adorable. The little animals, like the little sea animals that are on there, are just too cute. Here, it looks like you're going to see so much more of it, but in the end, almost every bit of it's covered up. So here I am. I'm going to go ahead and grab all these tags, and I'm kind of separating them out to see which ones I think I might use. And then I'm going to start tucking them, you know, where I think I might use them. And this completely changes. So yeah, I think right here is where I decide that. And I kind of go, you know, with the Roy G. Biv type of situation. But it actually goes pink and then orange and yellow and then a tealy color that has a little more green in it and then a blue. And then I put some of them to where they show as layers behind photos as well. And some of them just go all the way behind the cute little fishy piece. Or the sea animal piece, whichever you would like to call it. And I'm just going to rough up the edges with my edge distressor, and then I'm going to stick it adhesive on the back of all of these and sticking them down. The ones that are behind the one with the little sea creatures on it, I'm sticking, oh, maybe I'm not. I thought I was sticking it to the actual piece of paper and not the background itself. We'll see. Excuse me, I'm sorry. We'll see here in just a second if I actually did that. But I'm going to go ahead and rough this one up and stick it down too. I kind of hated to use that one too because I liked what the tag said and it had the cute floaty flamingo on it. but it is what it is, and I loved it as a layer. I probably could have found something else, but I was happy with what I had. And here I'm going to go ahead and start gluing things down, at least my photos, to the cluster. So yeah, I went ahead and stuck them all together because the cluster is still able to be moved. I apologize for my cat. He's mad and I won't come to bed, so he's going to sit there and yell. Any of y'all got crazy cats or animals? Anyways, I went ahead and dipped into my stash for some alphas. And I have a ton of Bella Boulevard and Illustrated Faith pieces, alphas left. So I went ahead and I knew that one of them, at least one of them, would go ahead and match this. And so I pulled these out, and I'm going to use, I try to go through a couple other ones, obviously, just seeing if I find something that matches a little better. And I actually pulled those out, and then I think the other ones that I pull out are Pink Fresh Studio. So I went ahead and stuck my photos down, the whole cluster, and I'm adding some 3D foam to the back of one of the words off this 12 by 12 cardstock sticker sheet that you get in the page kit. And it says Sunkissed. And so what I'm going to do here is do Seaside and Sunkissed as my title. And of course, I'm getting a drink of my coffee there. But yes, I'm going to do my Seaside and Sunkissed as my title. I figured it worked. It's got both of my daughters are in the picture, and then my brother and his family, and then they're looking in the water, and the kids were collecting seashells. And so I thought that would be a fun one to do. And different kind of colors of the aqua color, with the title. So I liked that too. I didn't like that it was just kind of floating. So I haven't got to that yet, but I have got to where I am picking through the ephemera, and there is so much ephemera and I love it. There are so many adorable things. This is so perfect for spring break or summer, beachy photos, anything. I don't end up using the geotag, but I like the coral and the seashell down there because I wanted something to kind of ground my title. But I'll get back to that. I'm still going through ephemera because everything is gorgeous. I decide not to really use the florals on this one. I have plenty of florals to continue to use, but I decide not to use it. I am going to grab a couple stickers, I believe. Maybe I don't. I don't think I actually do. I did grab the branding strip, and I'm going to cut it into the banner ends, so that I can place it under my title there. But I used quite a bit of the ephemera. I love the little camera that says photos, and then the little sign, it says, let's go to the beach. It's too cute. And I love the little surfer house, or is it for the lifeguards? Either way, I used it. It's cute. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this stuff down. I added some glue to the back of the stickers and the ephemera pieces that I had there because I didn't want them to move around. And I'm just going to continue working my way around the layout and adhering these down. I do have to say, I glued the bottom of that one down and popped the top up with a piece of foam. I didn't put any strings inside of any of the tags. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And I'm going to pop up the camera, and I think that's about all I pop up. And that does pretty much finish this layout. But what you'll see in the final pictures is that I decided to go back and throw some sequins on this layout. And I didn't do that on camera. This was kind of afterwards, an afterthought. So I really hope that you enjoy it. Make sure to go check out Erica's shop and the links below. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, if you did enjoy this, please remember to like and subscribe so you're notified when I upload again. Thank you so much, and you have a great day. Bye.